Good ear, Dark Red. Okay. Heard the music. I see we are live. Oh my. Hype as heck announcement for when we're about to close off. Well. I am Sapphire Smoky, the bear. Oh. I am a bit hype and a bit anxious about this one, as it's a four-way, which I am going to attempt to commentate solo. And so as I will, can probably guarantee, I'll miss some stuff, some item pickups and whatnot. So this next statement will be spoken ironically, but your smoke mistress doth speak, who all sees and hears. So friends, rodents, country persons, lend moi thine ears. Wow, Bernon, you weren't kidding. I am kidding. Our hash today has for us a mama turtle, an eyeless namahe, an irritating snail, and oh dear, it's an ouch seed. We know what that possibly means. Some trolliness may be a-happening. But they are off. 3 of them in relative sync, followed by Bernon, on whose screen we can see much clearer Acid Rain. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. There is one runner, Gameaholic, using Moonfall down the parlor. Faster than the rest. Oh, I do like this effect this screen is giving Bernon. It's much brighter with the foliage in the craters and the clouded over climb for the moment. As we descend down into Blue Bryn, game will show us our first item. Oh, it's my least favorite of the 3. It's Ice Beam. My least fave for a couple of reasons. It's not as easy to freeze that, but yes, they validate Dark Style, so that's nice. But it's a little more difficult to freeze the Rio in a good position. That game is going for the D boost instead. And after a couple of missed attempts, he decides to just freeze it. But yes, Link also going for the D-boost, not getting it at first. Gamer, nice. Gamer wall jumping off the Rio to reach the ceiling. Game showing us supers at the far right. Here's hoping we don't mix up Gamer and Game. And I find myself being a bit thankful that Hero's race was last time, so I don't mix up Hero and Link. But well, Bernon getting his Morph Ball last, although he does not seem to have a timer going. Regular vanilla missiles at the construction zone. Oh, I see. Oh, that's worry-worthy. But Game will be the first back up to Crateria and back into the Tor ruins. No power bombs, so no early checks on a number of things. Billy Mays, the Blue Brin power bombs, Old Mother Brain, or the Cavity Dental missiles. But Gamer and Link are more side by side, coming back through the Tor ruins. Bernon doing the same finally. And Gamer chasing Game up the climb, with Link in lukewarm pursuit, followed by Bernon. Game once more, the first back up the parlor. Again, no possible checks to do here, so we're gonna have to wait until we're up to Bomb Chozo. It's at least known as Bomb Chozo for the moment. It's possible we could find vanilla bombs here. Less than likely, but as predicted, typical, it's power bombs. So they now have their choice of checks open to them. And no need to fight Terizo. No melting nothing in there. A little bit of high five in Alcatraz as Game and Hero rush in, Gamer and Hero rush in as Game is rushing out and struggling a little as I find myself doing now with the Alcatraz escape, but gets it eventually. Yeah, I agree, Dark. It's unique. It's pretty nice. And Game is going in the save room. Interesting. I have virtually never seen anyone use that save room. So, I suppose it's possible he had a temporary brain flatulation and thought it was the Cavity Dental Plan room. But he is checking that next, finds vanilla missiles, and passes them up. There's a near high five in the bombway tunnel. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, but possibly if the items down at Mother Brain and in Blue Brin are just crap. Yeah. This early on, I find it a little hard to believe that all of those items could be crap, but guess it's possible. Alright, Gamer finds the last missiles and picks them up as Game finds more vanilla missiles at Mother Brain and does not go down any further and doesn't reset either. Heads back up the climb. Oh, that's why he's checking Crateria climb supers first. Bernon also picks up the Cavity Dental Plan missiles. As Link finds Speed Booster and Terminator. Nice. That's gonna help them out a lot. That's gonna open up very much. Oh, Game has frozen the buoyants. Is popping on up the Crateria climb shaft and finds the first E-Tank, not collectible. He resets. Link is heading up the back of the gauntlet, finds another E-Tank and missiles. Bernon is back out to the landing site, where Gamer is heading down the tumbler and off to the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, Game is up the parlor and almost seeming a bit indecisive where he wants to go, but pretty sure he just missed that one jump. Link now steadily chasing after Gamer down the Jellevator on the way to Green Brin Star. Bernon grabs a refill and a save as Game grabs a speed booster. Yeah, well, there's... Oh, and an early charge beam to boot. Charge beam at the early supers floor missiles. Gamer missing the D-boost there, but being rewarded nonetheless. So... Oh, and Bernon takes an early jaunt way over to the to East Crateria, past the landing site, to have a look at the moat item, which is more vanilla missiles, and yet more vanilla missiles and non-vanilla missiles at Ronpopil Bryn Reverse. Oh! Ouch! Bernon takes a death to something in, to Crateria. Looks like it's... Oh! Yes, that would explain it. The Sizers, they do a crap ton of damage, more than the runners even have right now, without a single E-tank. No suits, the Sizers will hit you for 120. And Game, remembering he has Speed Booster, doesn't even bother with the Mock Ball. But Gamer, finding the first attainable E-tank at early supers, some more supers along with the missiles at Billy Mays. And Link is going to be the first down to Edecoons. Oh, that's two S's, Dark Rid, not a Z. Just since you asked. Bernon is the first into the Red Tower, as Link finds two more missile packs in Edecoons. No good there. Link is going to grab this save. There's another one I don't see used extremely often. Supers at Beta Power Bombs at the Hell Plumes, found by Bernon, as Gamer and Link are at about the same spot now, heading through the D-Boost tutorial room. They're going to want to be careful here, especially with these B-Toms. My preferred strat is to just use Power Bombs ahead of time with those, which will wipe everything out, and the B-Toms will give you the Power Bombs right back. But Bernon is working his way down to Alpha Power Bombs as Gamer reaches the top of the shaft, reaches Edecoon PBs, and finds more missiles. Perhaps this is the trolliness spoken of by the ouch in the seed, in the hash. And he's going for this, this short, tricky, semi-tricky mock ball out of the Edecoon PB pocket. That drops. He and Link both threw their less than 100 energy showing, but I'm sure they'll get that back. Time. Bernon is looks like he's wanting a good running. Oh, perhaps decided not to go into Alpha Power Bombs, or he wanted some actual Power Bombs. Perhaps he wants to destroy the Boyons. Oh no, he's just going to freeze them. As all of the other three meet some semi-sudden sink there running through the Decora dance hall. Bernon indeed freezes all four Boyons. Oh, but gets nommed. It's nommed on the way on over, but finds Spazer at Alpha PBs. The other three negotiating Lombard Street, BKA Big Pink. That's the funny new name I came up with for it. Bernon gets his first E-Tank at Alpha PB's missiles. Mean Beam, Vile Plumes. All the comments. And a second E-Tank for Game at Spos Supers. Gamer meets the Side Hoppers up top of the midsection. Finds another pack of supers at Big Pink mid missiles, and little bonker from Game into that pot. Gamer is not going for the Mission Impossible area just now. He might feel intimidated by the giant side hoppers, and I can't say I blame him. Though he can wipe them out with one double hitting power bomb each. Now, with the help of the Spazer, Bernon will have a wider beam to take out enemies like that Cack Attack. Link is going for Mission Impossible, and takes a hit from the hopper. Oh, watch out, Link! Oh, okay, and he kills it. Finds supers. Perhaps not the worthiest prize for fending them off. More supers at charge, but grapple for Game at the Wave Gate. A reward for getting the glitch. Nicely done. Ash is the pun troll. That's all. And Gamer, remembering he has Speed Booster, taking a jaunt down to the waterway. Okay, Game in pursuit. He's going to pick up that third pack of supers for himself there. As bernon is back across the drawbridge and returning to the landing site. Gamer getting on top of the bridge, waterway bridge, and he is going to make his spark and find more supers. Well, this is better than all missiles. At least the supers are coming out of the woodwork a bit more now. bernon grabs a refill and a save. Something I'm seeing out of a lot of runners thus far in this tourney. Nothing wrong with it, of course. Game also picking up the supers at waterway, as Link nabs E-Tank number 2 from Spospo backdoor, breaking in the back of it as Spospo is just hanging around reading a newspaper or something because it was 1994, probably not even noticing, just minding its own business. And bernon attains a speed booster. And let's see what Link is going to make his next move. Looks like he's also going to go for the super glitch, the wave gate glitch. This Gamer and Game are popping back up from the, well, Gamer is. Gameaholic apparently wanted another power bomb there. Killed that Zero. To get at it. And bernon takes a look at the back gauntlet items, which we saw were in E-Tank and missiles. Game is out. Gamer's turn to visit Spospo and rob it blind. Link has obtained the grapple beam. That makes both runners on top versus one another who have grapple. We'll have a nice quick way of killing Dr. Dre, should it come to that. There's the second E-Tank for Gamer. And Burn is into Jungle Brinstar. Gameaholic is now going to take a peek at Mission Impossible. He's going to find double supers, one here outside and one in the compartment. As bernon 2 remembers he has Speed Booster. Nicely done through level 2 there, the early supers, and discovers his super and double missile packs. Link is the first into the Green Hill Zone, finds boring vanilla missiles in the pipe, wants not a thing to do with them. And, ooh, Gameaholic evading death nicely as well there. And sliding back on through to escape. Okay. Gamer 2 achieves the wave gate glitch. Very proud of these runners, is often more than I can do, at least without high jump. As bernon evens himself up health-wise with the others, getting his second E-Tank. And Link is gonna have a look at X-Ray. He's out of power bombs, but that's okay. The Fireflies will give him power bombs. He had to farm one from the B-Top, actually, just to get in here. But Game is farming at the Zebs. He's, yeah, okay, that looked like it might have been 0-6 health for a second there, but he got hit by a Zeb, and that would have killed him had it been 6 health. Oh, looks like Link might have taken a hit on the spike, so he's probably going to grab the Sloater's refill before going back in there. Another move. PPF, how did you read my mind? bernon picking up both missile packs at the Etacoons. Link, the first into the dive, the Batcave room there, is, I've started calling a lot of these by the names I've come up with them. As Gamer is farming some Zebs, he's got full health. He most likely needs a power bomb, or wants one, perhaps not, actually. He is now leaving. He has plenty of supers. bernon is heading through the D-Boost tutorial room, or the trapdoor. Game is the next into Green Hill Zone and makes the semi-unique play of of approaching the yellow blue Bryn door, beam route door, but thinks twice before going through it. Oh dear, if Link checked Spazer, I missed what it was, unfortunately. Hopefully someone can inform me of that. If he did. Oh, okay, thank you. Jeez, it was PBs. Okay. Game puts away 2 of the 3, and all 3 giant hoppers in the back of the lobby with supers, and just finds more missiles at the blue Bryn PBs. Thank you, Dark, as well. The 2 of you are sweeter than sweet. Okay. Game about to check the same. As Bernon is working his way up the wall jumping tutorial shaft, courtesy of the Edicoons. Oh, he's fallen a couple times. Link has made it into Kraid's lair and finds Space Jump. Very nice pickup at Kraid's missiles. Jargle, those Samus heads represent victories. So gamercoon has won 1 game so far against Bernon. So that's how they will be counted, and count the best of 3 and move on. Oh, identical back of gauntlet there at Billy Mays, an E-tank and a pack of missiles. Gamer will grab the former, and Bernon's still. I am less than certain what he's doing. If he's not the most competent with these wall jumps, or he might have been one in chat to have said that he is not the best with left to right wall jumps. I am not certain, but he makes it out, makes it back through the door as Link resists, but gives in and takes Kraid to a prom. Guess Kraid must have been pleading with extra innocent, irresistible doe eyes to be asked to that particular dance. So Game is back up from Blue Bryn, back into the Tor ruins, and back into the climb, as Gamer is the next to collect a shiny new pair of gravity-defying kicks. Oh, okay, Dark letting me know he's better at his left, just barely off with the timing. Alrighty then. Link defeats Kraid and looks afraid of the Varia suit item for a moment, but he pops the egg open. It's just missiles. As Gamer is through the piracy prison and into the corpse, pops the Ghidorah and says hello to his first boss as well. Bernon has gone into Mission Impossible, negotiating the giant hoppers, as Game is back up the top of Criteria and is out to the landing site. So, he has his number of things to try right now. He grabs a refill at the ship. He saves as well. So at this moment, he could spark up to the volcano. He could spark through the gauntlet too, and then use power bombs for the rest. What's his move gonna be? It's the volcano! Criteria landing site power bombs. You see just missiles there. How many times have I said that? At Kraid's E-tank. Gamer finding the just missiles at the Varia suit. Oh, speaking of Varia suit! Game rewarded handsomely at the volcano. Wow, they're getting past the acid and through 3 green Alcoons, which is the only place in the game green ones appear. A nice, shiny orange Varius. And Game, Game now, I believe, remembering he could use 1 power bomb to gain access to the gauntlet, but now we'll either have to fill up again and or spark through the first room, which costs about 211 health or thereabouts. Link, meanwhile, is the first down to Norfair, finds missiles at high jump boots, and Oh, there was another item I didn't see what the high jump E-tank was. But, oh, just more missiles at the high jump missiles. Okay. So hopefully someone will let me know what the high jump E-tank item was. And Game indeed sparks through the first room of the gauntlet. Oh well, Gamer will show it to me as well. He's heading down the same place. Game finds supers at the gauntlet front item and does not like them and resets. Oh, shout out to Fry Guy, even if your check only... Okay, it was supers at the high jump heat. Even if your check only got half fulfilled there. Hello! Link finding the Smoke Mistress's personal favorite item at the bottom right of Bubble Mountain, and even if he's not gonna collect it right away, he is gonna collect it right away, atta baby. As Bernon has headed to the waterway, successfully achieves the spark, is rewarded, quote unquote, with more supers. And way to go, Link. Smokey validating his run. Your Smokey gal pal is proud of you. Hey. Gamer has come back out of the high jump area. What's his next destination gonna be? It's not gonna be in Norfair, whatever it is. And Bernon does kind of the same Game did earlier, runs back through the waterway, presumably to farm those zeros and get more power bombs back. Oh, as Link is making the cheese play, it does appear. Still not in logic, as this is a hell run, but he does have the wave beam. So he's able to get through the gate nice and easy and just grab the Nutella refill. And we are going to see a croc fight. Emote spammed in there. Hey. Bernon is going to look around Big Pink a bit more, as Game swings on down the Red Tower, the East Wing, to pay a visit to the Alpha Power Bombs, the B-Toms and Samus Eaters therein. Avoids getting nommed, at least takes a bit of damage from the Boyons, but not so much. And Gamer as well, at a lad, Smokey validating his run. Game with the Spacer now. Link just finding missiles at Croc's E-Tank after putting the Gerber baby away in the acid. But it'll be back. Always bet on Croc with a K. Remember, only you can prevent Crocomires. And Croc's bones drop. Link makes way over to the left to the giant Croc farming room. His next check will be Croc's PBs, the only heated room in this area back here, and it's vanilla PBs. Game, it looks like, is going to be the first of our runners to show us what is going to be at X-Ray. He has not been to Crade yet, and thus hasn't gotten a space jump, so he's going to use the farming ticklish beam. Feels bad, girl, indeed. Gamer is back into the Red Tower himself. Back through... Oh, well, that was obviously nothing good at X-Ray, even though I looked down at Gamer's screen for just a moment, and that was all it took for, Oh, no! Oh, for Game to skip it, but Link takes a death in the cosine room to the acid and the gamuts, and saved back in Brinstar at the D-Boost tutorial room. Oh, that's gonna set him back. A big ol' Samus rip. Bernon making it 4 out of 4 runners to have gotten the gate glitch, even though they have now found wave as well. But didn't have it at that point, so Gamer is also going to check X-Ray. As Game is going to find those PBs at Spazer. Link is back down to 1 E-Tank. Oh, Gamer taking 1 hit on the spikes, perhaps trying to avoid the waivers there. But, Bernon back out a Big Pink, entering the Green Hill Zone, as Gamer enters X-Ray, and oh, okay, it's Supers. Alright, so, well, I understand why Game skipped those. Very early Charge Beam in this seed. Semi-free seed if you happen to spark up there and check the volcano. Yes. Game will be making Kraid his next priority. And after which he'll be able to go down and pretty much do all of Upper Norfair that he wants. Link is back on through the Decora Dance Hall, and with that speed booster, narrowly evades falling down the pit to visit the Decora. Game picking up his space jump. Very nice. Game might go for high jumpless lava dive if he gets some E. Ooh. Hype to see. Alright. Gamer is back across the new bridge and did not go for a spike suit, which quite frankly hurts my feelings. No, I'm just kidding. But Bernon with a bit of a high five with him and enters the red tower. Now armed with grapple as well. He's not going to check X-Ray right now. He's going to drop. As Link returns to Spospo, returns to the scene of that particular crime for a second robbery, and takes the E-Tank again. Yay. Game. Not having any sympathy for Kraid's loneliness tells him to sit the frick back down. And it's just missiles for that emotional cruelty. There are the Spazer power bombs for Bernon. Looks like Link is gonna farm some Zebs, as Gamer is now going for Mission Impossible. Still just 231 health, but he nails those 2 supers on the first giant hopper and 2 more on the second without taking a lick of damage, and is rewarded with some replacement supers, expanding his capacity. Game is going to find just more missiles at the Kraid E-Tank, as Link, exiting Big Pink, heading the other way. Again, denies the Decora a visit. Game is back out, presumably to head on to Norfair next. As Bernon is also into Norfair. Kraid is not showing on Bernon's tracker, and I do not remember seeing him visit him, so perhaps he's just wants to know what's down here first. Gamer, okay. Gamer, almost taking a dire amount of damage from the giant hoppers in the back of the lobby, but also runs right into those missiles. Link running into the missile refill room at the bottom of the ravine, the fire flea room here. I guess he perhaps wanted a refill on his missiles, or he wanted some power bombs back from the fire fleas. Oh, and I unfortunately missed what was at Ice Beam that Game just checked. I told you I was going to do that. Told you I was going to miss things. Well, the intended strat in the original vanilla game was to go to high jump before Kraid. So fair enough. And Game is going to look at the Crumble Shaft item, which is his 5th E-Tank. As Gamer makes it up and over to Billy Mays, we'll find an E-Tank and a missile there. Oh, Screw Attack at the Croc Escape item, Bernon sneaking a peek at. Cannot access it right now, but But Croc with a nice delivery, if Link had managed to hang in there past that, which he unfortunately did not, and I don't think he got to check what the cosine room item was either, because he died too quickly. But that's good to know what we've got over there. Bernon rushing to Bubble Mountain. And we'll presumably have a look at this item there, finding, validating, Smokey validating his run. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, is it streaming, Phoenix? I thought that might have just been me, because my my internet speed is, or connection is not always at its absolute strongest. Oh, okay, it is freeze. Okay, well. Oh. Bummer. Well, it's not me at any rate, so. Vernon, indeed. Smokey validates his run. Nice one, PPF. As Link gets the spark across the waterway, we'll find his missile, or his supers back there. It was supers at the waterway this time. Okay. Our faithful restreamer Cheese letting us know his net went wonky for a second. Should be better now, hopefully. So, everyone, please cross your digits. Alright. Dual supers at the top there, which it looked like they took a moment to collect. Maybe some last supplemental freeze there before getting back to normal. Game finds the screw attack at the Croc escape item as well, which costs him no energy with the Varia suit. And what's he going to do next? He's going to go through the cathedral and check on this item. Bernon is back through the Betom Speedway. He's grabbing a save, so perhaps going to do some more hell runs and maybe show me what was at ice, and I'll be able to see it this time. Stream takes no prisoners. Well, at least we do not have, or we do not seem, at least, to have a capital letters punishing Nightbot in this channel. But Game, the last one to see the smoky beam at the bottom right of Bubble Mountain, and does not collect it immediately. I might have to award him a small demerit for that, but well, I'd probably go back and get it later. And checks Norfair reverse. And oh, see? You see what you get for not getting your wave beam right away? You just get crap. Okay, Link is making way through the Hellway as Game deftly avoids those first missiles, which are not the easiest item to avoid, especially without gravity, and proceeds to make the other Bubble Mountain checks, starting with speed. Gamer is about to be very well rewarded himself, as Vernon takes the Sloater's refill. Ooh, if Game can survive here, that is. Do not touch the acid too much, Gamer. Okay. He puts the last Gamercoon away and gets his Varia suit. An E-tank at the speed booster missiles for Game. That'll bring his total to 6, and yet another one at the speed booster, bringing it to 7. So, now enough for a theoretical stand-up if he decides to go that direction. Oh, I see his more wall jumps, giving Vernon a bit of a tough time here in the Red Tower, but he has ice, so he can do this intended strat of freezing the Rippers. As Link is coming back out of Alpha Power Bombs, as we're aware what he found there. Gamer hopped down on the ship, grabbed a refill, at least. So Bernon is indeed doing the strat of freezing the rippers. Oh, but drops down off that top one. Oh, poor Bernon. Feeling for him now. Another E-tank at Wave Beam, which will bring game up to 8, and might just fulfill Dark's prophecy stated earlier that he might do the high jumpless lava dive. Oh, vanilla missiles at wave missiles, as if we haven't seen enough of those. Yeah, now I'm gonna be waiting for the spoiler log to see just how many missiles this seed had. JB saying it best. Alright, game, after a bit of a delay, drops down to bubble right, bubble mountain. Bottom right, bubble mountain, to Smokey validate his run. Well done. Fourth and final runner to do so, although Link still needs to do it again now because of his unfortunate, untimely death. That is, of course, as opposed to fortunate and timely deaths. Oh, Gamer misses the middle of the gauntlet blocks in the tumbler, and unfortunately gets the missile instead of the E-tank, about which he was not happy. It looks like Game is going to be the next to place his bets. Indeed. Drops on in to bet on Croc. Bernon is still negotiating the red tower and those rippers, and he... Oh! Okay. So illustrating for us that the wall jumping like that can be forced in this logic, it appears, if you do not have high jump boots. Otherwise, they probably would have put another jutting ledge in the wall for you to jump on or something. Link about to be the next rewarded with his snazzy new suit, as Gamer is going to be the first... Oh! Ouch! Gamer going to be the first to space jump across the ocean, but gets bodied by the Ripper and knocked into the water, gravityless. Which... Oh! Link not happy to see the Varia suit right there. Oh... Taking aggression out with some arm pumps and a medley of supers. But now suited up, is Bernon still going for the wall jumps up the red tower, or the crimson tower. Gamer checking the ocean item, but I didn't totally see what it was. At this rate, probably just more ammo. Yeah, don't see any more unique items marked on his tracker. But he is indeed the first one to make it into the wrecked ship. Link is gonna be... Whoa, okay. Almost bonked, but curved on down there to successfully spark through the moat and avoid those missiles in there. And he is also gonna check the ocean item, as Gamer finds power bombs at the dead wrecked ship dormant spiky room of death. Okay, just more supers at the ocean, and vanilla missiles, who saw that coming, at the cosine room. So Game is the first to make it down to the pantry. Bernon decides to nail that Ripper and put it out of its frozen misery with a super missile. Speaking of supers, we've got them, more of them, at the grapple beam item. And Bernon makes it. Makes the wall jumps. So I'm sure everyone is very, very happy to see. I don't believe Game... Okay, I was just going to say, I don't believe he actually checked Indiana Jones, but just more supers up there, and he does not want or need them. Gamer, meanwhile, is the first to have made it into his Phantoon fight. He has turned off ice, so it looks like he is going to go for some X-Factor strats, although he does not have power bombs selected. And it occurs to me ice was the first item, so he may have turned it off just immediately, really early on, and not turned it back on yet. He's well, yes, can't blame him for that, calling the red tower the worst room in the game. Oh, Link, not making the jump across the next platform en route to wrecked ship, drops in the water. Well, look at it this way. At least it's not lava. At least it's not acid. Oh! Burning. Oh, missing that last grapple on the way over to X-Ray and... Oh, hits the spikes just too many times and takes a death. Oh, so unfortunate. Game, meanwhile, the first back around to all of Croc's items and collects his screw attack, now armed with the crazy combo. Space plus screw. Grapple was Super's beat. So, no, pretty much. There was not. Okay, and Gamer closes out his Fantoon fight. Well done on that one. As Bernon is ascending the business center. Link finding the power bombs at the dead wrecked ship. And also killing that cavern. Just perhaps for the sake of killing it, or maybe he wanted to farm it. Didn't get anything from it. So, Gamer, now with a active wrecked ship, as Bernon runs back through the swamp-based tunnels and back through the power glass. Link does not appear... Oh, am I? Link does not appear confident in his health as he runs back up to the wrecked ship to... Okay, I just refreshed. To farm some more health, and now into his Fantoon fight. Fantoon just appearing and swirling into view. So hopefully I'm not too behind now. A little slow with Bernon commentary, haha. Okay, well... Gamer finds an E-tank at the west side supers, and presumably also checked the east side supers, but I guess I was behind / refreshing in the middle of that, so I'm afraid I missed what that item was. Okay, Bernon is back up into the Crimson Tower, and we'll see if he goes for the X-ray check again. Looks like he is going for it. Yay. And he looks pretty good on health. Although it's a little hard for me to tell with that screen glow. But Link is into his Fantoon fight. Just doing a, wow, hell of a Doppler there. As Gamer just makes nice way through the spiky room of death. And has to use that last Xan to get through the door. Luckily, did not clip through it, which would have been a nice tidy 100 damage for him. But he's also got a bit of health to spare, or to burn. Okay, Game is the next to make it into the wrecked ship. As Gamer, whoa, is rewarded. Suddenly finds himself in something of a lead, finds the gravity suit at the wrecked ship E-tank. Bernon successfully checks X-ray, gets the supers, and we'll have to set off a couple power bombs to get out of here. Luckily, that'll make the gate rise and then lower back down again, so... Okay. Link has closed out his own Fantoon fight. He's heading east into the reactor room. As a now fully suited up and purple, and I'm sure very happy, Gamer returns through the spiky room of death, through the sponge bath, and back into the main wrecked ship. Okay, Link is about to show me now what is at East Side Supers. It's bombs. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Gamer has those as well. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, and I should have seen them on Gamer's tracker, probably. But Game, into his own Fantoon fight. Correct. Hero. It's landing site power bombs, the other name of that locale. Okay, Bernon is exiting the red tower, back into the new bridge, and back to the Green Hill Zone. Another nice Doppler on Game's side, as Link gets that next E-Tank in the live wires room for 4 total. Link has not gone down to Crocomire this time, a decision that seemed to benefit him thus far for the most part, though he gets trolled by those couple atomics there. Gamer's next stop is Beta Power Bombs, where he takes out all 3 hoppers with a power bomb and 5 supers. Oh yeah. Well, and nice last Doppler and a super there for Game. If it makes you feel any better, Hero, we all missed a tiny bit because the stream was freezing for a couple moments earlier, but we're all good now. Bernon farms some Gigas, perhaps biding his time for the moment, deciding what he wants to do next, where his next destination will be. As Game heads back up into the vessel, into the ship, it's Link's turn to make way through the spiky room of death. He deboosts off the top spikes. Ooh, doesn't take him all the way over. Takes some more spike hits, but with the Varia suit, the spike hits will do only 15 damage instead of 60. Spikes counting as environmental damage, and therefore extra protection from the Varia suit. Xans counting as enemies, so half protection from the Varia suit, and full from gravity. Oh yes, they did have access up there to the volcano with either speed, which was at Terminator, or space jump, which was at Kraid missiles, and oh, that had to hurt. Link, apparently without space jump here, Link saw the grav suit but fell in the water, missed the jump there, and took a few, one more hit on the water diffused spikes, which don't hurt as much, but also the Skulltiras, which do. And Bernon is going to check Billy Mays next. I'm going to check our pitchman. If he can get on up. His other option is to spark up there, which he might realize or might not, but Link perseveres, prevails, and picks up a gravity suit, as Game is heading on over to meet him and to do the same. Gamer, meanwhile, down below, is heading back on down into Norfair. Yes. And Bernon successfully makes it up to the top of Blue Bryn, up to the invisible bridge, over to Billy Mays. Gamer sprints on through the B-Tom Speedway, aka the Penetrator, aka the Great Wall. High jump might be argued as being a bit rude, not having shown up for us yet, but 3 of our 4 runners are now suited totally up. Both suits on. As Gamer, now not wasting any more time, is heading all the way down. Now equipped, could have used that screw attack, or could have used the plasma beam, but he's got what he needs. He's heading down into Lower Norfair. Oh, I see what you mean, Dark. Yes, also true. Also very accurate. Okay, Link avoids the mode missiles as Game runs now freely, moving freely through the ocean. And Ice Beam can be as well, true. As Bernon is back through the Tor ruins. It's like just deciding what he wants to do next. He is going to check the old Mother Brain item, which we know is just missiles. Link drops back down into the east wing of the Red Tower, as does Game. And I think we know where they're heading next. Gamer has swung down the elevator, down the Hell Hall, in Burning Man, and next into Pillars. As Bernon is going to grab the Criteria Climb Supers item, which I think was just ammo of some sort, or no, was it an E-tank? Yeah, I think it was the first E-tank they saw, but they couldn't get it, of course, at the time. Oh, Vernon charges it up, but misses the down input at the end there. So Gamer is making way through worst room in the game, knocking out the pirates with supers and power bombs, but his space jump keeps cutting out on him. Space in the rando logic or rando ROMs, space kind of seems to play by its own rules now and then, deciding sort of when it wants to work and when it doesn't. Although I think there are ways you can kind of help manipulate it along still. Gamer, I'm sure you didn't mean to do that. Somehow slips off one of the platforms there, takes a wrong turn, and falls all the way down back the bottom of the worst room. Alright, Game has made way back into Bubble Mountain, is heading on down himself, as Link is going to head over to Kraid next. Okay, Gamer reascends to the top of the worst room in the game, does not bother with the SMRAT missiles, but merely into the amphitheater and neglects to space jump at the beginning. Oh, and he is really low on health. Oh, Gamer, do not take a hit from the... Oh, no! Took a hit from the pirate beam. And a death. Where was his last save? It was in the wrecked ship. Ouch. Okay. Well, doesn't set him all the way back to the beginning, but Game is now going to beat him and overcome, not that Gamer and Game are racing each other, they are not, but Game, now the first / next into Lower North Air. Descends to the Hell Hall himself. We'll see if he will pay a call on Golden Terizo, though I also kind of doubt it. He is equipped with Screw Attack, which is going to help immensely, as Bernon finally collects his Varia suit, having made way up to the volcano. Yes, JB, it can work like that sometimes, but Link powers on through the piracy prison, powers on through the corpse, reaches Kraid. As Gamer returns to the wrecked ship E-Tank to grab that gravity suit, which has reclaimed its place in the wrecked ship wardrobe. Okay, Game having a better time through the amphitheater. I'm sure partially due to that space and screw combo. And Link, a nice, tidy, quick kill on Kraid. We'll find just missiles here. We'll skip them. Bernon is going for an additional spark up to get up to the gauntlet, seems now. Or, he's doing the spark back up to the okay, no he is not. I thought he was gonna run off there and spark into the gauntlet from the top of the big crater mass, but apparently not. He is going into the gauntlet, or is he? Alright, Link is climbing back out of the party zone and avoiding some key hunter saliva. As Gamer has suited up once more and is leaving the wrecked ship. So far, all Ash plays in the wrecked ship. No one going to the attic, no one going to the bowling alley. Oh, okay, Dark informing me Vernon forgot to open the gauntlet door. It looks like he is doing this. He just did a jargle. Okie dokie. As Game will be the first to Ridley. Make short work of Santo Poco, the Wasteland, the Flower House. face the big guy himself. Bernon gets the spark. Nicely done. Again, as I said before, I don't know if this stream freeze thing is on my end solely, or okay, perhaps it is not. But Bernon reaches room 2 of the gauntlet to find his item, which I believe was super. It was supers. Okay, he is resetting. As Gamer and Link are taking respective elevators down into the Red Tower and into the Business Center. Okay, this is Link's second trip through Upper Norfair. He has more energy now, so if he goes to visit Croc again, if he wants to know what the rest of the items are, he'll likely have an easier time of it now. He might grab this save here beside the Business Center and Beatum's Speedway. Oh. Potato needs to be changed out for a lemon or something. Okay, looks like he got the save. As Game has changed hues on Ridley. Nicely working through that fight. Bernon has cleared the drawbridge and proceeds into the moat. Oh dear. Oh, misses the grapple. We'll have to go back up to the top and do it again. This Game dispatches the Riddler. That is a dead space pelican brief right there. And see if he has a look at the item. He will not. Okay. Oh, Bernon takes a dip there. Oh, but he's going to have a look at the ocean item. And looks like Link will be re-smalidated. That's an interesting word. Re-smoky validating his run. Well, they found Charge. Charge was at the early supers floor item. And Link smoky validating once more. Nice work. Game swings back on up through the wasteland as Gamer sprints as fast as his little Samus legs will carry him. Well, maybe not as fast, because he has speed booster. Through the swamp tunnels and the power glass. Bernon making his way on over to the wrecked ship. Looks like he's selecting grapple. At the moment, he's going to use this some more intended strats here. Grapple onto the Ripper, indeed, and swing on over. And he makes it. Okay, Game is not bothering with the Fire Fleet check. Link is stopping at the Hot Nest for a moment to farm up a bit. And it looks like he is going to be the next of our runners down into... As Gamer has sprinted through the Beatum Speedway once again. Bernon checking the dead wrecked ship dormant spiky room of death, which he will locate power bombs. And with the bit of a freeze there, I couldn't see what the Alcoon missile item was in the warfare, nor if Game had a look at Franker Z, though I doubt it. Okay, Game is through the Magdalite tunnel. Link is down into the Hellcome Cavern. That's another more creative name I made up that might look better on paper than it sounds out loud. As is Gamer. As is Gamer, yes. Here's hoping they will both be alright without screw attack. Link and Gamer, as a matter of fact, have all the exact same items now. Gamer is ahead by 1 E-Tech. And Their ammo situations look a little... Okay, yeah, I can see a little clearly there. Gamer also has more ammo than Link has at the moment. Oh, AWP reminding us to please follow our runners. Putting this entertainment on for our entertainment purposes. And our fabulous, which I say without irony, behind-the-scenes crew. I am commentating. Pete is tracking. Cheese has rolled the seed and is restreaming. Okay, Link is using power bombs on pillars, does not go for the screw GT check, does not get a fast pillar set up. Yeah, you know, I think you're absolutely right about that, hero. I think it has to be aliens. It's a bounty hunter space thing. Makes sense. Oh, neighbor stealing Cheese's Wi-Fi, that's another one. Perhaps Sam has stole it. After ZB's touched down on Earth and started collecting helpful items from innocent Earthlings. But Game will be the first to have made way back to the power glass and blow it up. Link into the worst room in the game, as is Gamer, still, again, not racing each other, but still holding up pretty well side by side. Bernon with a, wow, the juicy looking Fantoon with that stream glow. Looks to be progressing pretty well through the fight. Oh, Link getting trolled by the pirates in the worst room. And really has to watch himself. Both the flames from the Namahes and the pirates will hit him for 50 damage. Even with both suits on. The same Ditto Gamer. Neither of them going for the SMRAT missile check either. But Game making very short work around Meridia, already through Botswoon, and space jumping on through the Colosseum. McDonald's terrible Wi-Fi. Oh, looks like Gamer checked the fire fleas, but I did not see what that was. That is what I am referring to as Mickey Mouse Dark, yes. It's as we have the running gag that we can't say Mickey Mouse. Oh, sweet! Game just barely grabbing a quick grapple kill on the shrimp, frying it up there. Nice hype. But yes, remember everyone, a grapple a day keeps Dr. Dre away. And Link is through the Plower House into Pre-Ridley to the farming room. Does not have grapple, so this farming session is going to take a little bit. Gamer does have grapple, so I was a bit mistaken earlier when I spoke that they... dang it. When I spoke that they had all the same items. Well, to be fair, this might happen each time the stream starts doing its freeze thing. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I see what you mean. Alright, I have refreshed. Now have Gamer exiting the Plower House, about to catch up with Link and Pre-Ridley. Game in the Meridia escape hatch, and back into the Red Tower. And Bernon looks like finishing off his Fantoon fight, but I have Bernon frozen at the moment. I don't know if that is the case with everyone else. Link continuing up his farming. Gamer, indeed, achieving some faster farming with that grapple beam. He's doing the horizontal back and forth, left and right farming, rather than which I haven't seen before. Funnily enough, I only just see the diagonal. Turning Samus back and forth and farming diagonally down to knock out the Zebos and take their things. But that's gonna do it for Game. He's gonna not save. He's gonna refill at the ship, turn down the save, and Bernon being the first and only one of our 4 runners to head up to the attic. It does not look like Vernon has... Actually, he might. It's a little hard to tell, actually, if he has gravity or not. But Game is back once more through the Terminator. What's up with Vernon's lack of a timer is what I want to know. Game returns through the tumbler, pops open the pink door, and Vernon shows us an E-tank at the nuclear hub. Okay, Vernon is not frozen for me anymore. He just got the wreck ship attic E-tank there. And, oh yeah, I was being a little facetious about the timer, but Gamer and Link have made it both into their Ridley fight, still keeping up a pretty good sync with one another. And OBS freaked out. I see. All right, well, Game, the first into headquarters. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Pizza. It's with the screen glow, it's a little tricky to tell. Oh, but I could tell what that was. Plasma at the wreck ship reverse item. Very nice. So, wreck ship attic might pay off after all. Something good in the bowling alley, anyway. Gamer closes out the Ridley fight, finds just missiles as Link does not close it out. Ridley is victorious in that fight. But Link has grabbed at least a closer save down here. Okay, he saved at Santo Poco. So Link will not lose an incredible amount of time. He will have to do the farming again, which will be a pain, but, oh, looks like he may... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he's, I thought he might be crystal flashing for a second, but his health wasn't low enough to do so anyway. Game makes it through the 4th and final Metroid room, into the Sandhoppers, into Dust Chorizo. Vernon is indeed going bowling. Taking it good and safe through there with the... Oh, almost all the way through with the grapple beam. We are going to have a high five. No, we are not. Link takes another death to the giant desk Gigas. Ouch. A Gamer back through the wasteland. Almost with a high five. As Game, never having found high jump, no one found it actually, does not go for any kind of a baby skip, and furthermore clears out the coral with a power bomb and does a nice crystal flash. Interesting, my preferred method, if I can damage myself down on the hopper enough times to make the reserves kick in. I actually said it, I said reserves. Wasn't totally planned, but oh well. Yeah, if you can double hit those Mega Deskigas with a power bomb, that 2 power bombs, that'll kill them. They have 800 health total. Alright. Gamer, taking it slow through Santo Poco, shooting out the key hunters with a oh, I did not see what Vernon saw at the bowling alley missiles. So I also unfortunately did not see if he collected it or not. There is nothing there, so he must have done so. Okay, missiles, thank you, Dark. And he will now have a look at what's at gravity. Would it not be funny if this was high jump, and bowling alley totally paid? It's spring ball! Oh! Bowling alley does pay off! And Vernon being the only one of 4 runners to have validated his run fully with Ice Wave and Spring Ball. Vernon does not... Oh, you are correct. He was going at normal, non-suited speed through the ocean. He never found the gravity suit in the wrecked ship. That is some unfortunate news. As Link is back in pre-Ridley, refarming. Game having finally made it to MB2, putting up a nice fight thus far. Switching to supers, as he's probably okay, or he might have been anticipating ketchup at that point. There comes the ketchup. We will not be seeing a stand-up, not that I thought we were going to see it anyway, but there it is, there we have it. Game makes it to phase 3. Oh yes, that truly sucks. Vernon's side, it must have just completely slipped his mind. A gamer has made it up to Franker Musketeers. Oh, why thank you, Phoenix, since I'm quite honored to have had that associated with myself, but I'm sure many others have done it before. Okay, so Bernon charges up a nice beam go shot and freezes all 4 upper rippers with it en route back down the red tower. There's one thing we can say for Bernon. He's got beam go and he's also got spring ball. He unfortunately just totally missed the gravity suit, and that is going to come back to bite him. As Gamer returns from Lower Norfair, still without high jump, his jump stunted by the speed booster, but wall jumps off a frozen, thawing out multi-Viola from single chamber to return back into Bubble Mountain. Link steps into Ridley Fight Take 2. Oh, how sweet. Okay, well, I will try to keep that in mind to damage myself down on that hopper and manually kick the reverses into gear so that I can start doing that probably regularly now, if that'll work. Okay, Bernon is back down into the business center, as is Gamer. Gamer with major advantage, on the other hand, having killed 3 bosses, having gravity. Yes, game indeed crystal flashed at the baby. Knocked out the coral at the same time, which is an added bonus of that. Well, of course it's not dangerous. Would Smokey do something that's overly and senselessly dangerous, such as... Okay, Game has only the left in front of him. Looks like this race is his to lose. Indeed, as Link is fighting Ridley for the second time. He's sitting at 254 health, but he's got Ridley make that 214 health. Like I said, 174 health, but he's got Ridley at a nice 134 health. Got Ridley at a nice purple color, and we find supers at Ice Beam, which I missed before. Turns out, Gamer not bothering with Mama Turtle, and no reason to really. Oh. Watch the tail. Watch the tail, Link. Just space jumping on up to Everest as... Ooh! Clutch. A little butt clencher there. Link takes out Ridley with 29 health left. He will be health bombed. He will not find an E-tank here, in case he was hoping for vanilla. No dice, just missiles. As Bernon swings down to investigate the crumble shaft item. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Gamer is going to the aqueduct items, finding 2 packs of power bombs. Not helpful whatsoever. As Game makes way back out to the landing site and finishes in first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 10 seconds. Big GG's to Gameaholic. Okay, Link is back into pre-Ridley, or what is at this point now post-Ridley, farming up Zebos again, getting his ammo and health situation back up a little bit. As Bernon running through the Croc Speedway, but oh, interesting backup strat here. Fell through the crumble blocks. Managed to get back out with those shot blocks, but yeah, nice backup strat of spring ball hopping across the crumble blocks, which is an option. And oh yes, congratulations, Game. Being popped up in chat. Bernon with the beam go will be able to one-shot Croc, and there it is. Make that two-shot Croc. Sometimes Croc is stubborn, even with the full charge plasma shot. As Gamer has entered his own mini-boss of Meridia, Botwoon. There will be no microwaving here, as I'm not sure any of the runners found X-Ray. No, I don't believe they did. And no high jump either. We'll see where those items are. Game pointing out in chat, all he asked for in Norfair was gravity, high jump, or X-Ray. Well, mission not accomplished. Bernon finding just those missiles at Croc, as Gamer makes way on up the Alm room, aka the Halfy climb room. Geez, I rolled the seed game. You never had a chance for that. And Gamer also space jump, rendering Coliseum no big issue, no big thing whatsoever. Variable progression speed. Who saw that coming? I could have predicted that one. Oh yeah, by the way, game, we found Plasma at Wrecked Ship Reverse, courtesy of Bernon. So he has full beam go right now at the moment, and that was, oh shoot, I missed the number of missiles, but that was quite a ratio, 4.6, 3.9, 1.0. Gamer checks precious missiles and finds an E-tank, which he does not want. He's content going into Dr. Dre with 5 E-tanks, as Bernon is going to find vanilla. Link is not going to bother with the Firefleet check. It's just straight up and out. He knows he is for Meridia, and we will see what method Gamer uses on Dragon, probably frying as well. Oh, interesting. Game saying X-Ray would have let me do blue suit to spark out of lava pit. Oh, and Gamer getting the short charges, going for some shine sparks on Dragon. So I well have been incorrect on that score. We may well see some, well, and some synced sparks on the bottom there, synced straight up sparks. We might well see some mashed shrimp. Yay. Link is into the Franker Musketeers and getting trolled by that Hibashi. A couple of the Hibashis. That's Bernon debates for a second, then picks up the supers at grapple. And Gamer indeed fries Dragon to end the fight, as game shows us a 38%. Nicely done. Link again taking it safe through Franker Musketeers, as he did through Santo Poco with the first 3 key hunters. And Bernon, funnily enough, is taking the grapple tutorial route out. We often see this to the reverse way to get to grapple when runners do not have the necessary means, but very seldom see it the intended way, getting back out of here. And Gamer is picks up the E-tank now at Precious after Dragon. Actually, one could argue that the pantry is also an intended route with the Rippers in there. This may be a more advanced grapple strat. It's the Indiana Jones strat, of course, which I can't really do. I've gotten from Ripper to Ripper a couple times, but not all the way across. Not that I've tried it a bazillion times either. That's... Link gets back into Bubble Mountain, and that is everything he will have to do in Norfair. Bernon grappling across the Ripper in Croc's farm room to find those vanilla peebs, those vanilla cheeseburgers. They will be cheeseburgers in this one, as this seed was rolled by cheese. And Link is back up and out of the business center. Will be Bernon is grappling back across using the Ripper once more, as Gamer is leaving Meridia via the Aqueduct, via the Crab Shaft and Everest. The sensible method and direction We'll take the Meridia escape hatch. As Bernon is exiting Croc, and we'll see if he goes for the Croc escape item, which we know is Screw Attack. Okay, BRHWFY game. Be right here waiting for you. And a nice short charge from Link there on Main Street to get the vanilla missiles. Bernon, indeed, going for the Croc escape item and makes it over. Finds Screw Attack. Nice, making 2 of our 4 runners who will have gone through with it. Also, Vanilla Supers at the Sizer Supers, Link showing us. Gamer, back up into the drawbridge, back out to the landing site. Oh, indeed. Bernon might very well last location is gravity. Jump height still stunted by speed booster without high jump, but no huge deal with a functioning, healthy functioning space jump. I wouldn't, as much as I love space jump, I wouldn't go so far as to say it nullifies high jump. The 3 work together very, very well, much more well than this particular combo, I would argue. High jump. Oh, okay. Hero pointing out to us that high jump was at the Meridia Beach. Alrighty. Then the next, I think one of them started to go to Cathedral at least, or I could be mistaken about that. We'll have to watch the rest of the credits to see where X-Ray was, and yeah, that's the last other major item we didn't see. Gamer, the next in Tutorian, as Bernon is taking another originally dev-intended route down through the Bubble Mountain's Morph Ball Maze, and down around through this rising volcano area into this tripper room that I call the Torture Chamber. I think, while not attempting to say anything against him or his abilities, High Jumpless Lava Dive might be a bit out of Bernon's proverbial league. It remains out of mine. Of course, I also haven't tried it, though, so... Bernon is up into the single chamber room, and presumably he's going to have a look at the wave items, which we saw were an E-Tank and a missile pack. Gamer working way through his Metroid rooms as Link has told the Snek, bye! And he is going to find a missile pack at Batuun for his troubles. Oh, a high jump lava dive. Well, he does not have high jump either. As a hero pointing out to us, high jump was at the beach. No one has been there. At least not yet. Oh, I was mistaken. That's supers at Batuun, not regular missiles. Yay. Bernon crumbling through the illusory middle spikes in the wave pit. And Link just going for a regular diagonal spark up the Elm room. Good enough. He, like the rest of them, has space jump. And, yep, once again, no high jumps, so I don't intend to see any baby skips. Gamer, just doing things the normal way, not going for flash method. Not Elm Room, Dark. Elm Room. O-U-M. Those are the roly-poly armadillos that are at the back of the Haffy Climb room, where that missile refill station is. So Link picking up the E-Tank at Precious, as Bernon is making his next check on speed. I am sure we all really feel for Bernon right about now, just trying to find that gravity suit and not going to find it in Norfair. Gamer stops to grab the pre-Mother Brain save. Always a good call that I agree with. There is no match after this, and in fact not until 1 p.m. tomorrow. So, having taken a refreshing nap before this, I might run one after this. So it'll be at midnight, and well, we'll see. We'll see if I do it and how it goes. Gamer trying to freeze the Rinka, trying to do an ice Zebetite skip, not able to freeze it in its place at that moment. Oh, freezes it from underneath, actually. Well, whichever works. Does not quite get the Zebetite skip. And I usually often refer to those with the full 3 syllables, Zebetite, because Zebs are another enemy in the game. Actually, those single red flies that pop out of pots in Brinstar and Meridia. A fair question, Dark. Um, Link has got Dragon's tummy looking pretty red. Should be just a bit longer now, as Gamer is continuing to go for that Zebetite skip. To be fair, he does not have all the supers in the world. He might be able to knock out 1 or 2 of the Zebetites with supers and the rest with regular missiles, and he has a decent beam combo without plasma. He has all of the other beams, but he's still going for the skip. Link finding supers at Dragon, as Bernon is into Bubble Mountain. Or he's back in Bubble Mountain, should we say. He's retreating through the cathedral, so he's probably going to have a look at the cathedral item, which I suppose it could be X-ray, but otherwise it's just ammo or a tank of some sort. And with that screen glow, I don't think we could even see what it is anyway. But if he shot it, which he very well could have with the wave beam, I don't think any of us saw what it was. But we will see in the credits where X-ray was. As Gamer, oh, indeed, makes the skip finally. I'm sorry, I must have missed it. And enters the MB2 fight. Link space jumps back across the Coliseum, which is, of course, thoroughly intended. And he's back through Batoon's E-Tank hallway. As Bernon, disenchantedly realizing that Gravity Suit must not have been in Norfair after all, having checked all of the locations, and knowing he'll have to come back down there again. Oh, it looks like he hasn't been to Kraid yet. He does not have Space Jump, so... Oh, Gamer resets. I guess he took too much damage from Mother Brain. Oof. And Bernon doing an IBJ strat to get up to Kraid's lair. Funnily enough, the other option he has is to turn off Speed Booster and make the normal jump over from the ledge. Okay, Phoenix alerting me that Gamer got a little too onion ringed from MB. Yeah. Okay, well that's a bummer. He'll have to do the Zebetite skip again. Yeah, too many onion rings will make anybody's tummy queasy. I can totally understand it. And Bernon finding his space jump. Nice. Link has, with the lot of them, has taken Meridia escape hatch. Comes back out into the red tower. As Gamer continues going once more for the Zebetite skip. Has, always worth noting, has no idea where Bernon is, but gets the Zebetite skip again. Once more approaches Mother Brain with 6 E-tanks. So, yeah, a bit of a precarious fight, especially without the full beam combo. Bernon gets through the piracy prison and gets through the corpse and into Charade. Link is back to the landing site. We'll see if he grabs it. Oh, okay, looks like he jumped a little late there, but he does want a ship refill. Can't blame him for that. We'll see if he also takes a save. He will. And we've got dueling bosses on the bottom. As Bernon has entered Crade, Gamer into Mother Brain 2 once more. And Bernon holds out his paw for Crade's claw and asks for a dance. Crade graciously accepts, a tear in his eye, and they go at it. Link descends the tumbler, step by step, inch by inch, pirate by pirate, and is through to the G4 hallway. Oh, Bernon's still okay. Bernon was still fighting Crade for another moment there, took him down. Game, you did, actually. You found Varia first, sparking up to the volcano. Nicely done. And Bernon pausing for a moment in Crade's room, perhaps just trying to decide his next move. Really badly hoping to find gravity in here, but he is not going to, unfortunately. Link making way into Turian, working through his own Metroid rooms. Yeah, probably everybody thought they were a little behind at some point in this race. Uh, Game, nobody fully cleared out Meridia. Apparently, high jump boots were at the beach. Nobody got them. At least not yet. Bernon still has yet to find his gravity suit, so we'll see which checks he makes or does not make. Oh, yeah, can totally understand that. Oh, Gamer having to reset again. Well, he's not aware just how behind Bernon is right now, but could perhaps be worried he's giving up a lot of time to this, which he is. But Bernon still needs to find gravity and still needs to clear out the other 2 areas and the other 2 major bosses. Yes, true. Very sad and unfortunate for him. Okay, so Gamer opening the glass once more, going at MB1. Bernon retreats back through the red tower, through the fall top room and the dive. Returns to the main crimson shaft. As Link, also not going for a baby skip, also facing the correct direction, facing right, lip frames. And also goes for the normal refill. Okay, Bernon taking a pause to take stock of things and look at. Oh, okay. Looks like he wanted to turn off speed for his full jump height. Oh, that's a good question. Um, well, Bernon knew about all of the other locations. I'm willing to wager he knows about the E-Tank location. It just may have slipped his mind. Right. What dark side game? And Gamer back into MB2 once more, sitting at 415 health as Bernon gets nommed by one of the Samus eating plumes. Oh, and by another one as well. Nom 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 nom. Okay, Gamer has gotten into the catch-up phase. This is looking good for him. He's still at 415 health. Okay, he takes a hit from the meatball, but that ended up working out for him because he avoided the hit from the ketchup with his iframes. And he makes it. Gamer has made it through the fight. Knobbed, yeah. That's something else there. As Link enters the same room, going for the Zebetite skip via the same method, using ice. Hmm. Excellent question, game. And perhaps not a question for me. I remain fuzzy on some of the logic quirks. Yeah, I'm sure others around here know, and I really should become more knowledgeable about that kind of thing, as well as a number of things. Actually, looks like Link is going for a down back to get through the Zebetites. As the only Zebetite skip I've learned is uh, regular non-screw attack spin jump using ice, and Burnin with a Goopin Spark there to get back across. It looks like he's realized head back over here to wrecked ship for the rest. For the rest of his checks to fully clear it out and to locate what he wants. And Link is deciding to just shoot the Zebetites right out. He stopped at the ship for a refill so he can afford to do so ammo wise. He clears out 3 of the 4 Zebetites and 4 of the 4 Zebetites. As Gamer is into MB3, about to finish in a matter of moments more, and Burnin has realized indeed he needs to head over here and make the wreck ship E-tank check. As Link is doing MB1 and closes that portion of the fight out. Oh, Game. No one asked you if you wanted to join me for an interview. Did you want to interview, or I? I'm sorry, I don't know if you regularly do them or not, but okay. All right, so maybe Game will step into voice in a moment as Vernon is gonna see it. He's gonna get across the room and see it, and there you go. And he is not happy about that. He is shooting the Chozo with a series of spurs right in the ouch, right in the tender midsection there, right in the pelvic region. That's gotta hurt. Spiky Room of Death is a birch indeed. All right, Gamer is into his escape. This Link is with the same beam combo as Gamer, working his way through MB2. Working with 325 health. Careful, he's catching the ketchup. Oh no, he's past the ketchup phase. Good for him. He's made it. He's through the fight. As Burnin is returning through the spiky room of death, and I have got a gameaholic having joined me. Hello, good evening, sir.
Hey, can you hear me now?
I can. So, well, congratulations on
Give me
your
a
win.
sec. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear anything.
Okay.
All right.
Link is sitting through the cutscene at the moment,
Still can't
and
hear you.
oh,
Sorry, give me a sec here.
okay, sure, take all the time you need. As Gamer is closing out his escape, he's heading up the parlor. We'll find out what the fate of the animals shall be at his hands. Dark being consistently amazed by the prowess of Stratlog's bot, rather. And Gamer saves the animals. Well, 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 how humane of him. Okay, Game is restarting his Discord. And as Gamer has popped back out of Alcatraz and finished and won his race against Bernon, finished in second place with a time of 1 hour 42 minutes and 44 seconds. Another big GG, GJ, and JG. As Link closes out his own Mother Brain fight, shutting down Mother Brain 3. And add some injury to insult, or vice versa, with a few bombs. Into his own escape. As Bernon, gravity suit in tow, fully suited up, runs back through the red tower, heads back on through to the power glass, and we'll see which area he goes for first. He is not breaking the power glass, he is going for Norfair, which I have to say I rather expected. All right. Link is through his last room of Torian in his own escape. Vernon is negotiating the business center and elects Betom Speedway, the logical fast choice. Missing only high jump boots and X-ray. And the other button on the tracker remains unpressed as no one has gone to Shack Tool. Shack Tool probably feeling lonely today. But, perhaps one of the runners visited him in one of the races I napped through. Do not know, but Link 2 is saving the animals. Wow, a bunch of humanitarians in our game.
Hello, hello.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Still can't hear.
Oh,
anything.
drat. Well, golly jeepers. Yay, burning up through his non-lava dive.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear anyone at the moment.
All right. As Link finishes in third place with a time of 1 hour 45 minutes 43 seconds. Big GJs and JGs to Link as well. Okay. I am also asking if Gamer or Link would like to pop in to speak with me. True, Phoenix. I, as a hundo runner, can personally attest to that. And once again, I missed the spoiler log in the credits, but we'll have another chance. As Burnin is working up worst room in the game.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Hey, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Apparently, the test version of Discord is having issues. So.
Oh, okay. And it looks like Link is joining us as well. Hello, Link.
Hey,
Hey, good games, Link.
yeah, I had a bit of a rough one.
Yeah.
I thought I was really behind on that one since as soon as I found Varia, I just booked it straight to Norfair, hoping that there would at least be gravity, high jump, or maybe next way so I could meme it with the blue suit glitch. And there,
Yeah. So basically, I went down initially. I wound up finding Wave, and I'm like, okay, I have a speed on Wave. I have 2 ways into Crocomire, so I might as well, even though I don't have Varia, I might as well check that. I
And
died
good
in
on you.
Cosine Room
ooh,
and lost
dang.
basically everything all the way back to Edicoon's Pit, which was my last save.
Oh wow,
Yes.
jeez.
So yeah, at that point, I'm like, I know, I'm like, GG, go next. I'm pretty much lost this. But yeah, and then I was just like, just trying to go as quickly as I possibly could and skipping a lot of stuff. And yeah, and then I wound up dying to Ridley once, and that kind of really set me pretty far behind.
I was a
Oh,
little afraid. Oh god.
gamercoon steps in as well. Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you
Yeah.
hear us?
Yes.
Awesome. So congratulations to you as well. You've won this race.
Thank you.
So that's match 2 between you and Bernon. So who won match 1?
I did as well.
Okay, so you'll be ascending. And this is round 2, match 1 between Game and Link. So they'll be going at it again. So,
I had a hard time with that seed.
yeah, it was a bit. Well, to be fair, at the very beginning there was ouch in the hash, so that often signifies not so great things coming, or can.
Yeah, I also saw the ouch in the hash and was like, this is gonna be a fun seed. And it's like my number one question is, where were all the E tanks?
Yeah, I would like to know.
All in Norfair.
Yeah, I'm betting like all the Bubble Mountain stuff that I skipped.
Unfortunately, yeah. I would have
Let me
loved to
go
take
back
Game.
and archive this one, and I'll let you know.
I would have loved to
Actually,
find.
the only thing I picked up in Bubble Mountain was Wave.
Yeah, and good on you, by the way.
I
It's
had
overrated.
left Norfair and then thought, no, wait a minute, I should check the one Bubble Mountain item because I have speed. And then I went
Here's
back and
Nicky
it was Wave, and I was very
Gallagher.
happy about that.
Oh, so any particular proud or not proud moments between the lot of you?
Lots of not proud moments.
Where do I start? I mean, just betting on Billy Mays, critters or his old mother brain, just clearing all up Brainstar was like a complete waste.
Yeah,
I forgot.
and I was extremely powerbomb starved at that point too.
Yeah, same. Like I never checked Blueburn Star because I only had 5 power bombs at that point. I'm like, I can't check everything.
I wasted time farming for power bombs just to check that, just hoping that there'd be something there. And I can tell you it was basically trash. I think it was just vanilla.
Well, there was an E tank in Billy Mays though.
Yeah, there was one at the back of Gauntlet too. Vernon unfortunately just died to Ridley. He's had a really rough go of it. He hasn't been to Meridia yet because he went all the way through the wrecked ship, but didn't go to the E-tank. So he was not happy to see that when he finally got back there.
Which E-tank?
The wrecked ship E-tank where Gravity was.
Oh, jeez.
I'm assuming he didn't have space jump when he first got there.
Well, no, not the first time. He went to Kraid a little late, so after that he went back to the wrecked ship.
Yeah, no, I said like when he went to wrecked ship for the first time, I'm assuming he didn't have space jump, right?
No, he did not. I guess he might have had grapple, but guess maybe he didn't want to do the jumps across the camers.
I don't
Don't
think I don't think you could get through Sponge Bath with grapple. Unless,
Oh, sponge bath. Oh, you
yeah, because that's
have
where
a point
gravity is,
there.
right? Yeah,
I think you can get through it with speed.
Yeah, that's what I did.
you can, but I'm not sure if they're familiar. If Vernon's familiar with that,
No. Fair enough.
it's one of those obscure strats that I actually found out like months while I was playing the randomizers.
Yeah,
The one
this
where
one
you
was.
you run through the water and wall jump once.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
More
Good stuff.
advanced strats for that include bomb jumping up,
yeah.
laying a bomb right on the water line.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, this was kind of a rough one, bit of a bloodbath. Everyone except Game took at least one death. So
Oh, wow. I can see some tough parts, and especially if you go Norfair suitless, then that's never going to be a trivial thing. And
oh yeah.
As soon
Yeah,
as I found gravity and wreck ship, I just went straight for Norfair and didn't save anywhere on the way, and died in the room after worst room.
oh boy,
And then had to start back from wreck ship again.
Question from Phoenix. Sponge. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's just got it. It's the room that fills with water when the wreck ship comes to life. It has a bowl in it, and it's just to the right through the flashing door.
The room right before Spiky Room of Death.
hmm
Yeah, sponge bath. Sponge bath, square pants. Anyway, Burnin is back into his Ridley fight for the next time.
yeah. I was actually debating if I wanted to do a high jumpless lava dive since I could technically do it, albeit it's like 1 out of 50 tries. At least the last time I did my practice. And saying that would probably take about half an hour to do it, I just said I'd definitely opt out of that.
Oh yeah, high jump we found out was at the Meridia Beach, so no one went there.
Oh yeah.
And Burnin hasn't been there either. He still has to go through Meridia, so I don't expect him to go there. He has every other major item except X-Ray, which through 3 sets of credits and 3 spoiler logs, I never saw where X-Ray was.
I think those right sandpit.
Ah, okay.
So apparently Rudy had all the goodies I wanted to do an early Norfair run.
Oh, Dark in chat bragging that he called it, said you might be tempted to do the high jumpless lava dive.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but again, like I said, I think it took my last when I was grinding it. It took me about half an hour to get it, so I don't think I had that much time to spare for a run.
So Meridia only has high jump. Well, if X-Ray's in the sand pit and Burnin chances to find it, he would have the ability to microwave the 2 bosses. All right, so
Yeah. One of these days, I'll get a seed that'll actually let me do the blue suit X-ray, which I technically did in my random league, but wasn't worth it. I was just memeing it for a lost cause.
okay, well, any additional notes, remarks, comments, questions, fellas?
Oh, I really should just. I need to just go to Rec Ship a bit more often, at least in the all randall, since it's just Rec. I mean, it's hard to say since Rec Ship is like has so many items that you're more than likely to get it, but it also takes so much time doing that, and especially since it's a full randall, you're checking way more rooms than normal, so it's also potentially a bigger gamble too.
Well, yeah, it's something worth mentioning. This is quite an adjustment for those used to the accustomed to the total and Varia randos.
Yeah, I'll get the hang of it.
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like I still always am like unsure of like whether I should go up or down when I get to Red Tower, because like I don't know, I feel like there have been a lot of there have been scenes recently where going up to wreck ship first is paid off, but then there's been just as many where it's like both suits are like down towards Norfair. So it's like, yeah, it feels like either way is a little bit of a gamble.
Well, at least with Nerfair, like if you don't have a suit, you don't have to commit as hard just because, what was it? You only have to check 2 or 3 rooms, and afterwards, there's really no point in checking it if you're looking for gravity. Since you can skip, you don't even have to check any of the Bubble Mountain rooms. What was it? And what was it? You can skip Croc completely and Ice Beam and so on. So I'm still trying to theory craft all their potential routes, but once you find barrier, everything becomes open, and the choice it just becomes a nightmare to figure out what which places to go at that point.
Yeah, and of course, we have our share of runners. I'm not going to mention names, but we have those runners that will absolutely refuse to go wreck ship first, and those who absolutely refuse to go to upper wreck ship at all.
I think they tend to see wreck ship as get wrecked.
Yeah, that name of the area being a self-fulfilling prophecy. So yeah, well, I'll let the record show that you said it, Dark. All right, great. Well, anything else on your minds, fellas?
Good. I think I'm good, huh? But thanks for the commentaries, Smokey.
Oh yeah, I was a little intimidated to do a 4-way solo, but turned out pretty okay. I actually didn't miss as much stuff as I thought I would.
The whole seed, like my movement felt really terrible, and obviously we had speed booster without high jump, but is there some interaction between that and space jump that makes space jump terrible? Because I could not freaking space jump for my life.
Have you done space jump without high jump boots before?
I'm sure I have, but I don't remember it being this bad.
So that's typically what makes it really bad for what most runners would say, including myself. But that's my opinion.
Yeah,
Personally, I think speed boost is crap without high jump boots, but I think speed is an overrated item.
as do many, feeling the way space jump is without high jump boots. And to be fair, I agree with everyone. High jump boots is one of the greatest items ever in any video game, and space jump is a little weird. Particularly in these ROMs, I feel like it kind of plays by its own rules.
For anyone who's like done randomized for the first time, I think they'll end up appreciating how good high jump boots is. Because unless they've gone out of the way to done a low percent run, like you almost would never play a game without high jump boots. And this sometimes seeds can sometimes force that, and you'll actually learn why high jumpers is so awesome.
Yeah, 100% agree with that.
All right, well, good on Bernon. He has made it back through Norfair and has just broken the power glass. He is en route up to Main Street.
Oh, no gravity suit?
He has gravity suit now. He eventually went back and got it.
Oh, he went back. Okay.
Yeah, before
Well,
Lower
that's good.
Norfair.
Oh, it was really bothering me. Like early on, we had Ice Beam and Speed Booster, and I really wanted to check the item that's next to the climb. And like I went back up through Blue Brinstar and then ran out of power bombs by the time I got there. And it was just killing me. I was so sure it was going to be like plasma or something.
Were there any items you guys wanted to know where they were in this one?
Yeah, where was plasma?
Plasma was at Wreck Ship Reverse.
For me, high jump.
Oh yeah, high jump was at the Meridia Beach, and Vernon is just up through Everest and coming down the grab shaft, so no Meridia Beach. At least not this. And he's into the aqueduct. Any other items?
I was going to say
Let's see.
Springball, but it looks like Duck Grid. I already said it.
Oh yeah, Spring was at Gravity, so
No
Bowling
rents
Alley
don't-
actually a bit stacked.
So no one. So all the rents have been invalidated. Then
Yeah. Well, you all Smoky validated, so there's the and I'm calling this one, so I'll let you get away with it. You all Dark validated too at the very beginning. Of course, you didn't have much choice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was feeling so dire. I was really happy to even find Spazer.
oh, that's right, Spazers. Dang, I can hardly remember where Spazer was.
It was Alpha Power Bombs.
that's right.
Right. Right. All right. Well, burning into his Batoon fight, he did not go to the sand pit, so no X-ray to be found. But he has full beam go, so and 900 damage, and that after 4 shots, even if he had been missing ice, still would have just been 4 shots, and that is 1 dead snack.
All right. Thanks again for the commentaries.
Oh, thank you again for running.
Good games, everyone.
GGs all around, GJs, JGs, JJs,
Yeah.
all of it. All right. So Burnin into the Colosseum is taking it with good steady space jumps, knocking out mock droids one by one, and he stops at the pink door. Not oh, okay. Yes, after midnight now at this point, and Cheese announcing that we are going to be hosting Burnin to wrap things up. So I guess when we switch over to that, I will cease with commentary. So sweet dreams to everyone. We'll see you next mission whenever that happens, and whenever I will be cut off here. Burnin is just entering his Dragon fight. Is frolicking with the green Evers for a moment, and setting up for some more charge shots. Just one more time, a nice green glow to Burnin in case you watch this back. Many members of chat spoke up that they too appreciated the uniqueness of it and kind of old schooliness of it, you might say. Maybe took us back to the early '90s a bit with it. It's kind of cool. Well, it gets